Morning. How are we all? Hope you're okay. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to some more Gran Turismo 7 for a morning stream, and then Le Mans Ultimate later on. Don't know what we'll do. We might do the Silverstone race again in the LMP2. I don't know yet, but we'll see. What are we doing here? Right, we got 4 minutes to warm up for daily C, so we might as well just jump in one and have a warm-up race. See if we can get ourselves back in the zone. We'll probably bin it in the first race anyway, so might as well do one now. But yeah, hope you're all having a good day. Hope you're having fun, whatever you're up to. This will probably be, I don't know if we'll be doing any more Gran Turismo on the weekend. I'm not too sure. Possibly not, because there's a lot to do on LMU this weekend, so probably will be the last one. I really need to improve this lap, don't I? My lap is it's dropping down. Need to get that 58 that I know I can get. Problem is, I've not really done time trial for this. I only did Monday. I did a little session of time trial before I went live, and that was it. It was your 40th birthday. Happy birthday, man. Hope you had a good day, Chris. My sock's not on properly. My sock's all folded up on the... all folded up. Irritating. Right. Let's check. Leave it on that for now. Right, let's try and remember our break points and stuff. It's not too bad for a warm-up, is it? 0.6 there. You really want to get a 0.5, but I'll take it while I'm warming up. You're right, XR Jet. Oh. You're right, Jonathan. How are you, mate? It's 40th is but a vague memory. I mean, mine was 4 years ago, so not too long ago. I haven't watched the race yet, Jonathan. The races have been a bit uh-oh. But I'm gonna sneeze. The races have been a bit timings. I ain't getting up at that time in the morning on a weekend. And plus I can just watch the highlights, which is probably normally the best way to watch F1 sometimes. I'll probably watch the next one though. I will watch the next race in Vegas. I'll watch that one, but what do I think of it? I don't know yet. I mean, I need to probably watch a race properly, but it's a little bit... It doesn't feel like it's genuine racing from what I've seen. It looks a bit more like... Yeah, right, the car's allowing you to overtake now because of the boost. Here you go, here's the free overtake. Right, you can't defend now because the car behind's got the boost. A bit like running strong slipstream on this game. It's a bit like daft, really. But yeah, that's just my view of F1 at the moment. It's a bit like the DRS. It's similar to having DRS, or it's basically like having DRS for the car behind all the time and the car in front doesn't get it. So it's a little bit silly. Oh, he's racing, isn't he? You're behind me. Try not to be gone in 60 seconds. I'll probably be gone in 60 seconds anyway. Right, we're starting from P1. We want to get a nice smooth racing to start with, don't we? We want to get a nice, comfortable, smooth race. 15 years. You old bastard, Holty. I'm only joking. I'm only joking. I feel about that old anyway, so... Oh, my neck. I feel like it needs to crack. Alright, let's go. Personal preference XR jet. I like it. That was my practice, Jonathan. I've just done one lap. I've literally just jumped on now, so you're in the same boat. You right, Joe? So yeah, I use +5 because I just prefer it. I mean, I could probably change it, but I could probably change it now. I don't know. Maybe I'll have a little play with it in some laps and maybe some races and see, but I've got on pretty well with +5, to be honest with you. You right, Bez? Best exit. You're right, Pio. Might have caught a bit too much there. I hate that corner. Alright, let's just try and keep it consistent for the first race. Too slow. That was a solid exit. Go, go, go. Run! Need to start getting away from his slipstream, but the slip is very strong on this race, so quite difficult. Could have done that better. Oh. Oh, that wasn't the best exit, was it? A little bit loose. That was quite nice. Good line through there. Pretty solid so far. Keep this up. Bit wide. Be careful of them little mistakes. This track can catch you out really quickly and easily, can't it? We're nearly out of the slipstream range here. Just hanging in a bit on the 1.7 there. Oh, that was a bit dodgy. A little bit dodgy there. We should be alright here because you're not going to get a 2-second undercut, are you? A little bit off the line that I needed there. Right, let's go in the pits. Solid first stim. Solid first stim. Try and do that again on the second. My cat's opening the blinds. Well, the curtains, I should say, not blinds. We don't have blinds. Opening the curtains. Have to shut them in a minute. She's let the sun come in. Let's just get the tyres warmed up a bit. Oh, I had to short shift. Right, the tyres should be getting warmed up now anyway, so we can start pushing on this next lap. Right, we got a nice gap, just got to keep it smooth like we're doing here. It's been a solid run so far. Oh, no way. That was a 59 as well. That was a 59, but I've just braked too late. I've lost like 3/10 or more there. Yeah. I lost a huge chunk. Damn. I don't know what I was doing then, that was terrible. Totally the wrong line. Right, 2 more laps after this. Keep it on the track and try and get a win. Be nice to get a win on our first race. Messed it up again. Always that corner that I mess up. Always. Oh, a bit wide. Oh, Jonathan's gone. If only I would have done that. That's how you need to do it. That was much better. All right, one more lap. Let's go. Right, bring it home. Pretty solid first race, actually. Like, normally, I would have plebbed it. It's not too bad for our first race on. Let's take it nice and easy through here. Should have had a 59 in there as well. It's a 26 finishing time. It's not bad. It's not too bad. Decent. Right, we'll go again. We'll go again. Let me fix that window. You want to go out, Tills? Come on then. Come on. Here it out. Come on. Uh-oh. Oh my God, I'm gonna sneeze. Right, take a rim. Warm-up race done. Warm-up race, not bad actually. I'll take that for a warm-up. Oh my God. Blow my nose. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh. My God, why does it feel like really? I mean, it shouldn't be too bad today. The hay fever, I don't think. It's not very warm, but. Let me see what the pollen count is. Moderate. Oh, it is moderate. It's quite. It says moderate today, so probably is hay fever. Right. Let's go again. Let's go again. Could do with trying to improve. I really need to improve this lap. Got to be able to get a 58 in here. Has everyone fell asleep in the chat? Are you all fell asleep? Come on, wake up, people, wake up. All right, let's go, let's go, let's go. You're all asleep. Gotta get this chat active. We gotta get this chat active, or it's just gonna stop with the algorithm on our channel. So we need to get this activity going. Come on, what are you all doing this weekend? Anyone doing anything good, or are you all just being lazy? You open the tab just for me. You're right, J20. How are you, mate? Oh shit! I'm driving on the grass. I should have started another lap here because this lap's way too far behind already. Are you having a Chinese? Nice. Celebrating with drink and takeaway. I think we might be getting a takeaway tonight, I think. First one in ages. Let's see it. Might get one later. Oh. No, it's going to go on that left. That's weird the way it understeers like that. An oil change? What, on your bike, on your motorbike? I need to clean my car out, like inside and out. Whereabouts are you, Chris? Whereabouts are you? You're right, Carl. Yeah, we're okay. We're okay. Trying to survive. You going to your parents for a chippy tea? Yeah, we haven't had one for ages. It's probably been about a month since we had a takeaway. So we might have one tonight. We'll see. Just get wasted. Oh, North Devon. You live in? I didn't know you lived in Devon. I wouldn't mind. We were saying like, well, probably not anytime soon, but like we were looking at for like, we can't do it this year. We probably won't be doing it. I don't know when we will be doing it, but you know, like round Devon for like a summer holiday if in the future, because obviously we can't go abroad. So Devon. My dad recommended Devon because he said Devon is basically as nice as all the other places but cheaper. So he said like you'll get like just as nice as like in Cornwall, like further down, but it's a bit cheaper. You going Wembley? Yeah, it's a nice place to go. I've not been to Devon before. So I wouldn't mind some point in the future. Right, we got Carton King behind us. He was pretty quick, wasn't he? He was pretty quick. He's got decent pace, that Carton King. Yeah, maybe look for like next year or year after, just to see how things go though. The way the economy is, we ain't going anywhere. Literally no chance. Like fuel going up, energy going up. It's just constant, everything going up, isn't it? So, tell you what though, if you want a good deal, I went in Iceland yesterday. Has anyone been in Iceland? They do this deal in there, 10 items for a tenner. And like, I got Aunt Bessie's chips. I got like pizzas, pies, pucker pies. I got 2 packs of pucker pies. I got like chicken like nugget things. I got like battered fish fingers. Like each item's only £1. It's like all 10 of them. Anything from like this freezer, 10 items for a tenner. I was like, bargain. Individually, it would have came to £30 if you bought everything individually. I was like, I'm getting that. I'm buying that shit. Stock up the freezer. Yeah, it's all like your poker pies, your Chicago Town little like the miniature pizzas, like 10 of them for £10. Like that is a bargain. I was like, I'm getting that. Right, let's try and stay ahead of Karting King. He was pretty quick yesterday or the day before, whatever it was. Miss my gear shift. Had a little moment. We got one like, it's not a massive one, Carl. We got one like, it's right by the co-op near where we live, so it's only like, I think it's like 5 minutes to walk. So you can walk there in like 5 minutes. Well, maybe a bit more than 5 minutes, but yeah, in a car it takes like a minute. So it's perfect. Yeah, there's an Iceland one in Warrington like that, Chris. There's like an Iceland warehouse one. I think there's one in Liverpool as well, in Speak. Massive like Iceland, like huge. I went too deep. Messed that up. You have to control yourself. I'm like that whenever I go food shopping though, like, because when I go down the like cake aisle, anything like sweet, I have to control myself because I just buy shit. Especially, the worst thing is when I'm hungry. If I go shopping when I'm hungry, oh dear. It's like just a conveyor belt of shit. You're right, Falcon. You're right, Nath. I didn't even see the second. You're right, Nath. How are you, mate? This isn't a very good lap, but oh shit! I've just messed that up. Yeah, I plebed that. That was terrible. Completely messed this lap up. Oh, he's gone too deep. He saved it though. Well, I've started the second race a lot worse than what I did in the first race, haven't I? Jeez, why does this car feel so dodgy again? I don't get it. All over the place. You alright, Big Davo? How are you, mate? That was slow. I'll try and get the pace up a bit here. I keep lifting there. Alright, this is slower than what we did the first race, way slower. Oops. Right, we got ourselves a little buffer now. Need to try and get out the slipstream, but it is quite hard on this combo. Yeah, I've not seen you on dailies for a while. To be fair, I play a lot of LMU now, Nath. So I've switched back to my old force feedback though on last Saturday, and since then it feels a bit better for me. feels a lot better on this game, but yeah, I play a lot of LMU now, so probably hard to catch us because we're on that game a lot as well. But you're also too quick. You're also too quick for me. There won't be much racing going on, Dave. You're not playing that much at the moment. What are you doing any sim racing or just not really Gran Turismo? I saw someone with what I thought was your name on LMU, but I don't think it was. But it looked like it had your flag and it was Nate, and I was like, I wonder if it is him, but I don't think it would have been. You haven't played GTA in a few weeks either. I'm hoping this car in front doesn't end up holding us up a bit, but he's back in that slipstream. The fresh tyres will keep him with it. I think he starts struggling towards the end, the car behind, on the end of the stint. So that car's going to pit this lap, isn't he? Why is he not pitted? Oh no, I hope this guy's not going to do anything silly. I hate it when I don't trust people. I have trust issues on Gran Turismo with people that stay out like this because you don't do 7 laps on the tyres. Why would you do that? So it wasn't you then. I think you'd love LMU, you know, Nath. You'd love it, mate. The variety on there is amazing. Why is he defending when he's not pitted yet? Why is... Man. What are you doing? He's just lost me the lead because he hasn't pitted yet and he's blocking me. That looked deliberate. I had suspicions of this guy anyway. What the hell is he doing? You haven't pitted, mate. What are you doing? What at all? What at all? Honestly. Now he'll pit, look. What at all? I hate people who do that. Interfere with a race when you're not even in it. Like, it bugs me a bit. Nah, he pitted behind. He pitted behind J20. Nah, he tried to pit. He tried to pit. I watched the line he took. He tried to pit, trust me. He tried to do the line for the pit, but he lost it on the entry. He tried to pit, trust me. I watched it in the mirror. He went for the pit stop. Just trust me, 100%. He lifted, did a wide line to try and pit, and then lost the rear on the entry into the pit, but he definitely was trying to pit. I'll show you on the replay. Just trust me on this one. Oh yeah, I know he binned it, but he was trying to pit, that's what I'm saying. So all that blocking for no reason. And now I'm pissed off and driving bad because some idiots deliberately ruined the race. I just don't get why you do that. Like, why would you even go to lap 7? It makes no sense. Lap 6, yeah. Lap 7, no. I'm driving too aggressive. I'm driving angry. Yeah, I'm just pissed off. Driving way too angry. I get pissed off with shit like that though, because common sense, you don't interfere with a lead battle when you're probably last in the race anyway, like, and you haven't pitted. Like I the other night on LMU, I literally backed out because there was a lead group fighting in a different class to me. Didn't want to get involved because I'll stay away from that. I'll use my brain, back out. It's not my race. I don't know why people do shit like that. There's people that think, oh, I'm in the same race as you just because I haven't pitted. I'm still fighting. You're not. You're literally basically 30 seconds behind, you pleb. No, P2 is shy. I don't want a P2. I want the win. I'm not here to finish P2. But I just got the sense that he was doing it on purpose to basically fuck me over. The fact that he stayed out when I was in the lead was suspicious to me anyway. That's why I said I'm a bit worried about it, because I had a feeling he was going to try and do something. It's where that's one of the things with Like, when people are doing dodgy stuff, that's why I love LMU. You can just report them, but I mean, you couldn't report that because there's no proof of what he's doing, but I suspect he did that on purpose. I was suspicious as soon as they did. As soon as he didn't pit on lap, when he was still out on lap 6, and then when he didn't pit lap 7, like when he carried on for another lap to do lap 7, I was really suspicious straight away. I was like, there's something dodgy here. You wouldn't do that. No one would do that strategy because it doesn't make any sense. A slow finish, a slow pace as well. We did 26 before, didn't we? Where did he end up? Oh look, he didn't even finish. He quit. He didn't even finish. He just quit. There's a surprise for you. All that to just rage quit anyway. I like to call people like that an arsehole. They piss me off. They really do piss me off, people in this game. All right, let's go and watch his pit entry because I guarantee he binned it on the way in, didn't he? Yeah, he would have rage quit after binning it. I know. I got a warning. Just another racer for saying that was one. I wrote in the chat that was 100% your fault, and I got a warning off Sony for that. Don't ask me why, but I wrote that. These are the words I wrote. I literally did it on stream. That was 100% your fault, and I got a warning from Sony about my chat activity on Gran Turismo. It's literally the only thing I ever wrote in the chat. It's crazy. But yeah, this game is like Sony are like you type anything in nowadays and they come down on you, don't they? Right, where is he? So right there. So right, he's here. So. I mean, he got his couple of minutes of fame, didn't he? And then he played the entry into the pits, didn't he? Pretty sure he played his entry here. I think he goes on the grass. Now that shows you this guy didn't even think he was going to pit. This guy wouldn't. He's probably thinking, why would you be pitting on lap 7? He's not even expected him to pit. Watch. So he's not even expecting it. So he braked to pit. He braked, and that guy punted him because you wouldn't expect someone to be pitting that lap. So you can see he brakes here. Watch. He puts his brakes on, which you don't really want to slam your brakes on there anyway. But look, there. He brake checks because he's trying to go in the pits, but you don't really want to put your brakes on at that point. You've just got to coast through the corner and then gets punted and then misses a pit lane. And then I bet you he tries to pit. I bet you he tries to pit and it resets him to track. And then he rage quits, I bet you. It'll reset him to track. Okay, no, he just rage quit. What a donkey. He got a week ban for calling the lobby mildly moist in a wet race. How can you get a ban for saying that? Mildly moist? What? How would that even be? How would that even be like? How could you ban someone for writing it's mildly moist? That's crazy. Who reported him for that? That's the question, though, J20. Who reported it? Yeah. But they are ultra sensitive at Sony. Like, it's a good job they don't monitor the Arc Raiders chat, I can tell you that. when I played that game, the amount of people giving each other shit on that, like they obviously don't monitor it because well, they can't do, because I don't know if they're in control of it or not. I'm not too sure how that works, but yeah, people were telling people to shove it where the sun don't shine. They were giving it all kinds on Arc Raiders. Oh, it was just another racing group might have reported him. I mean, if Sony saw a message saying mildly moist and thought, oh my god, that deserves a ban, then whoever at Sony did that needs to be sacked. Simple as. They need sacking. If you're getting offended by someone typing it's mildly moist, then you need sacking. Probably someone joking around thinking he won't get banned, and then so you know what Sony are like. Yeah. I mean, there's nothing offensive with mildly moist anyway. What's offensive about that? I mean, the word moist is quite offensive because I don't like it, but it's not a swear word, is it? It's not like moist is not a swear word. So I don't really get why they'd be banning that. But then again, look what I wrote. That was 100% your fault. Like, there is no swearing in that. There's no just stating something. I only got a warning for that though, apparently. A warning about chat activity. You got a ban for saying they're a worse driver than Lance Stroll. Is that all you wrote? No swear words? How dare you? How dare you say something like that? That's so offensive. I mean, to be fair, that is quite offensive. I mean, Lance Stroll. Yeah, that's what it was, Luca. I mean, being told you're worse than Lance Stroll, probably quite offensive. I think they have AI. Well, they will do just another racer, because YouTube, you can't. On YouTube, it is nearly impossible to speak to an actual human being on YouTube. It's like just constant AI, and it's really annoying when you're trying to speak to anyone. So Sony will definitely have AI doing all their shit. Try and get a better racing this time. Try and keep it smooth. Do what we did on the first race. We had a good race on that one, so. I'm going to keep an eye on if he's down to AA. Look at his rank. Look at his safety rank. He's ASR. So I suspect that was deliberate, what he did there. I wouldn't put it past him. I don't remember ever coming up against him, although his name rings a bell from Kyoto. The name does ring a bell from Kyoto, but I can't think why. You remember the Citroen race at Kyoto the other week? That name rings a bell from it, but I can't think why. Yeah, AI, honestly, it's just AI. It's crazy. I think companies rely on AI too much. They're definitely starting to rely on it way too much to determine things. It's clearly going to make mistakes, a lot of them as well. Alright, come on. Moist AI. Write that in the chat and say someone dare someone to type in the AI. Sony's AI is moist. See if they get banned for it. All right, let's. Hopefully that guy won't interfere, but I wouldn't put it past him. You alright, Jag? Alright, we got a gap. Let's try and get a good first lap in. Let's push a bit. Someone binned it already. Run! After that last race, I'd like to have a good, smooth race here. You alright, Russell? How are you, mate? Not the quickest lap we're on, but uh-oh, that was a bit dodgy. That was a little bit dodgy. I was going to say, I think I updated tyres from that. I did. On all of them, pretty much. Understeered and snappy on the exit. I would expect that these lobbies will pick up in a bit. They'll, should pick up a bit of ranking them. They should get some faster drivers in soon. Hang on. Are you Mike? Just another racer. He might not get the joke. Do you remember? I haven't seen Mike in a while. I've not been able to take the piss out of him for that for a long time. Oh, this lap's shocking. Oh, that was a better line through there, though. We had someone he used to play GT Sport, and he was playing sport mode for about, I think he said like 2 to 3 months, and he thought the opposition were AI. He didn't realize that he was racing real people for like 2 to 3 months. He was playing the game for like 2 months, just racing these people online, thinking it was AI. God knows what he was doing to these people as well. He must have thought this AI is savage, because imagine all the dirty drivers he came across. If you ever see Mike Rogers Racing in the chat, ask him about it. He'll know straight away. Yeah, and then he got banned for a week. I've not really raced AI on LMU that much, to be honest with you. I've only ever done it testing the frame rate. Never really gave him a proper race. Sophie AI is shit, I think, to be honest with you. Like, it's overrated. It's not very good. Like, 1 or 2 are okay, the rest are shit. Like, I prefer LMU's AI to Sophie. LMU's AI shits all over Sophie AI. Like, literally shits on them. It's way better to race against, way more realistic. I think people give it. I feel like Sophie AI is overrated in a big way. It's not that good, I don't think. They start taking I can imagine Joe Dive Bomb City. But that's why I like LMU's AI. You can adjust it to your preference. You can go from like a percentage scale on loads of different, like, I think you've got an aggression one and a speed one, haven't you? So you can adjust it to how you want it to be. Like, you don't have to play the game with like slow AI. You can literally have them really, really quick. Some tracks are not fully up to speed on though. There is some tracks where they're a little bit slow, but a lot of tracks, they're rapid. I don't even really need to push in this race because, I mean, I'm going to do 6 laps though, just purely because of that risk that someone decides to stay out and ruin our race. So I'm going to do an extra lap just to cover it. I don't trust them. Because it has to be the way they do their AI. It has to, like, each track has to be learned by the AI. They can't just put the AI onto the track. Like, even every game's AI has to like learn the track. It has to like learn the paths it can take. That was really slow through there. Really slow. That was a bad lap, but we don't need to push here. We can chill. So we'll do an extra lap and just chill. chill, chill, chill. Oh, that'll be dirty tires, won't it? Brake a bit early. Yeah, I know he's not done it again, I know. It's deliberate. He's trying to screw people over, I think. There's no reason why you'd still be out. Like, after this, like, if he carries on this lap, then it's deliberate. Although I think we'll be fine to have a gap, you know. I don't think we'll come out right behind him. So we can pit this lap anyway. We'll be fine. Unless he waits for me. If he waits for me, then we know that he's dodging. Appreciate it, Paul. We'll be doing LMU tonight, by the way, if anyone's wondering. I think I'm going to have a go at the Silverstone race in the LMP2 again. So yeah, I want to try. I got took out at the start of that last time, so I want to try and redeem it. It'll probably be quite competitive tonight, though. That's the only thing. Right, he's pitted anyway, so thank God for that. Yeah, I saw him panic over now. We can just chill. I mean, this race has been slow, but we can chill now. Don't really need to push. I can afford to focus on the chat rather than the track. Yeah, it's good, Paul. Last night was really annoying, though. Like, my luck in LMP2 in them races in Interlagos is just like, I mean, that car that came flying across my front end. Like, what the hell? Like, I feel like if there's going to be a car that hits anyone, it'll always hit my car on that game. And then we had the Mustang that just decided to floor it in the middle of the track right into my path. That was lovely as well. Let's try and get a decent lap in anyway. Let's see if we can get a decent lap in. See if it'd be nice to get a 59, but had to short shift to third. That'll lose me a bit.
Oh no, last call again. Last chicane always messes me up every bloody time. Still got a foot 59 in though, so not too bad.
Keep pushing. Alright, we've got a better exit there. I could floor it a bit more. Be careful. Nah. Nearly a 59 again though, so not too bad. Good second stint so far. I've cooled down after that knobhead. That is my problem though. I get too hot-headed in situations and it makes me drive worse, but I can't change. It's just me. I get very angry when people do stupid shit and it pisses me right off. So, yeah, never gonna change. Part of the charm. I just like to think it's just honesty. Like, I guarantee you, people are sat at home when they're playing. They probably shout out stuff and like get angry at people doing stupid stuff. No one sits there and just bites their lip and stays quiet. I like to just think of myself doing what I'd do if I wasn't streaming. So some people don't like you to be like that though. They want you to be this model citizen that, you know, just sits there and never says a bad thing. We can't fucking do that. That's not our fucking channel. 10 seconds though. 10-second lead. Let's go. Good second stint. It's only I'm only like that in competitive racing. So like in this kind of situation, put me on Arc Raiders and I'm chilled as fuck. Like, I mean, I get pissed off if someone rats you, but I think people think like just because you're like that, that's who you are. It doesn't mean that always, because you're in a competitive situation. So I'm just competitive, always have been. Right, let's go again. Let's go again. You're right, Minnie. How are you, mate? At least we got I think that was a decent. I mean, that lap wasn't even perfect. I messed the chicane up there, so we should be able to get a 59.6 in the race if we hook up a lap. So pace has got a bit quicker there. Right, what I need to do is try and go quicker in the time trial. Did you enjoy my lock on that race, Minnie? My lock wasn't very good though, was it? I had no lock on that. I think I got took out most races, but still, it was fun though. It was enjoyable. It's one of the most chaotic races. Trying to edit like 3 classes of cars at Interlagos. Like chaos. But the first race could have been so good though. Like that race had potential to be a belter, like. But yeah, that guy got a bit eager behind. But yeah, the worst one was that LMP3 that lost the rear on the brakes. Lost the rear and just like came across my screen. That was the worst one. I obviously didn't report that because that wasn't his. I mean, that was just an accident, but it was annoying for me. Because it's a really short track as well. Interlagos is short, isn't it? So you're on people so quick on that track. Messed it up there. Yeah. You're right, Blaze 24. It should pick up around in a minute, I think, this race. You'll see the lobby pick up a bit. Oh, sorry to hear that, Craig, mate. Really sorry to hear that, mate. In terms of... Honestly, you don't need an extreme wheel. I'm back on the GTDD Pro. I'm back on this GTDD Pro now. Because my my wheel rim broke on the extreme. And this wheel rim doesn't fit that. And in all honesty, I can't say that extreme is worth it over the GTDD Pro. The GTD. Wait, what's a TDT2? Do you mean I can't remember. Frostmaster, whatever it is, the Gran Turismo one, the second one. If you've got that, are you playing anything other than Gran Turismo, Craig? If you're not playing anything other than Gran Turismo, in all honesty, I wouldn't worry about it. If that's a good enough wheel for Gran Turismo. If you're looking to go into like LMU and stuff, like you've got the GTDD Pro, which if you can get it on offer, is probably the best lower end. Probably the GTDD Pro, I'd say, is the best cheaper direct drive wheel you can get. But you don't need the extreme wheel or anything like that. Like the Logitech direct drive wheel is really good as well, but it's expensive. You're looking at over $1,000. But I would always go with the GTDD Pro as a baseline. But if you're only playing Gran Turismo, I wouldn't even, in all honesty, the Thrustmaster TGT, whatever it is, the TGT2, I don't think honestly, you're not going to benefit that much from anything over that. That wheel's a good wheel for Gran Turismo. It's basically been designed for Gran Turismo, that wheel. So, yeah, it's not, I don't think it's brushless motor, isn't it? It's not a belt driven. Isn't it a brushless motor that? I don't think it's belt driven, is it? Or I might be wrong. I thought it was like a brushless motor on that. I might be wrong. It might be belt driven, but the TGT2 is a good wheel for Gran Turismo. It'll always be a solid wheel. If you want direct drive, I would go with the GTDD Pro. That's what I would go for, like the cheapest option. Yeah, that was the yeah, but that's still expensive though, Sermelin. That's still, like, you're looking at quite an expensive price. I would go with a GTDD Pro over a T598 100%. I'd always go with a GTDD Pro over a Thrustmaster T598 purely because of build quality. Thrustmaster build quality is not all that, in my view. That's just my opinion, obviously, but I would personally, or the Logitech RS50, isn't that a bit expensive though? Isn't that quite, that's expensive, that one, I think. Yeah, so it's still more expensive than a GTDD Pro though, isn't it? You can get a GTDD Pro with the pedals and the wheel rim for, I think, cheaper than that now, if they have the offer on. They might have changed it. They did have an offer for, like, without the boost kit for cheaper than that, but I don't know if it's changed the offer or not. Is the RS50 compatible with PlayStation though? Is the RS50 compatible with PlayStation? Like, fully compatible? I've not seen much about that one, so I can't comment on that one. I've never used it. I've no idea really. What are the pedals like on it? That's the thing with Fanatec. Why I always think Fanatec, because you can go and get some really decent pedals with Fanatec. Do you know what I mean? The ecosystem on Fanatec is probably better because you have V3s, inverted V3s, V2 pedals. You can get the brake, you can get the thingy kit. Like, for me, you have the option of upgrading your wheel rim. You have the upgrade of, like, you can upgrade the QR. There's a lot of stuff you can upgrade on your Fanatec, whereas with Logitech, you can upgrade some things, but it's a bit more restrictive. What was a weird bit of understeer then? That was a weird bit of understeer. I'd probably go with, in my opinion, from my experience of Logitech over Thrustmaster, I would go with Logitech over Thrustmaster, because I've had good experience with Logitech in the past with their customer service. Like, I've never ever had, like, even if, like, something wrong with, like, a non-gaming item, like Logitech, well, like non-steering wheel, or like I've always had good like vibes from them. Like I had remember the old Gran Turismo wheel? They literally just sent me a brand new wheel. I had a broken pedal. There was a bit of plastic on it. They sent me a whole new wheel. They didn't even bother picking up the old one either. They just sent me a whole new wheel. I was like, what? I was baffled. I was so confused. It was like years ago. They didn't even pick up the old one that just had a broken plastic bit on the pedal. Just gave me a whole new wheel with a brand new set of pedals. They didn't send the pedals individually. They sent the whole thing new. But yeah, I've never really had a problem with Logitech when it comes to customer service. They've always been spot on. Can't say the same for Crossmaster. That's all I'll say. I can't say the same for them. I've had bad experience with them, really bad. Why are my tires screeching like crazy? Right, we've nearly broke the slipstream here. That's good. See you later, Contras. I didn't get a very good exit off that bloody corner then. That'll lose me a bit of time. Yeah, it has. Ah, too slow, too slow. Got to be more aggressive on the throttle out of that corner. Might be dirty tyres on the left. Use second there just in case. Oops. I'm wide. Need to get that spoon corner. Like I was doing it way better yesterday, or not yesterday, the day before yesterday. Struggling a bit with it today. Oh, that was better. Got to stay on the power like that. That's how I want to do that corner every time.
Definitely driving better overall than what we did yesterday, though. I think yesterday morning I was just tired. Today I feel a lot more awake. I feel like I'm responding better to what the car's doing, so quicker reactions. Like yesterday I was just really scruffy. Today we drove much better so far. Alright, we've nearly got a 4-second lead here. This is good, this is good. It's nice to be back where we should be with pace here, you know, like, don't get me wrong, like I said, we're not on the level of the top drivers, but we're definitely back to where we should be since we've changed our force feedback. I would do this race from the back of the grid, but it would just piss me off. It would just annoy me because you have to go for... the only thing I don't like about a track like this is you have to be a bit sendy, and I don't really want to be doing that on this track and like risking people's races. I think it's best just to get your own pace up to pace and just keep just trying to push for yourself here. I think the car that's behind us now is a bit quicker than the one that was behind us. I think he's got better pace, so we do need to keep the rhythm going here. I'll do the 6. Oh, he's binned it anyway. As I was saying, he binned it. That's the difficulty with Suzuka though, finding pace and consistency at the same time. Like, you can push like crazy, but if you start running the risk of binning it, you start overdriving and you make little mistakes here. Some tracks you get away with it, but here, if you make little mistakes, you're dead. Like, the track will just wipe you out instantly. I might as well do 6 laps though. We've got a nice gap. The perfect track this really is to drive like 90% if you can. Just drive within yourself, but when you get the fast drivers on, you start pushing it 100% and you make mistakes. That's probably what I was doing yesterday as well. Right, P2's binned it again. We'll go for another lap. That lap wasn't great, but yeah, that was a pretty slow lap. Cover ourselves just in case someone stays out. Tires are fading. Did everyone pit lap 5? That's quite unusual, that. No one decided to give themselves better tyres in that traffic. Or even pit early. Looking at that traffic, that would have been a good one to pit early.
You're right, Speed Bump. How are you, mate? Oh. Are anyone in the chat doing any big races this weekend on any, like, on LMU or anything? Are you doing the 4 hours? Or on Gran Turismo? Anyone got any league races or anything? I don't know whether to do the Cataluna race. I could create a team and do a 4-hour race solo, but that race was I don't know, Cataluna and Interlagos. I could only imagine the chaos of 4 hours. Right. We actually didn't lose any time with doing that extra lap as well. Well, no, I don't think we did we? The car behind now has got decent pace though. I'm pretty sure he was doing low 2 minutes in the race. Understeer City. Oh, you got a league race. That's on GT, them leagues, aren't they, I think? Shit. 300 gigabyte of holiday footage. Enjoy. You're driving from Manchester to Amsterdam. Why are you driving that? What for? Are you able to drive now then, bud? So is it all like... Have you been given the all clear for that? Oh, sugar. Oh. On a truck sim, okay. On you, I've got that game. I've just never played it. I've never even loaded it up. I did buy it on sale ages ago. Just never bothered playing it. Oh, what? I've messed that corner up. Still no license in real life. That sucks, man. Any update on it, or you not know? Okay. Hopefully some good news for you, buds. Not been the best lap. Not like the 59 we did before. A little bit off this one. Always that corner, I'm hesitant on the throttle.
Oh, messed it up again. You gotta walk over here. Yeah, it sucks. I couldn't. Don't know how I'd get along with that, to be honest. I mean, in theory, we could survive because we got shops near us, and like there's a gym not far from me. If I wanted to go to a gym, I could walk it. Like I could join a different gym. So in theory, I mean, it would be possible, but I'd miss the freedom of the car too much. Just yeah, go whatever shop you want, go whatever gym you want. Like. Corner's scary. Keep messing it up though. Just can't get it right. Well, I actually did turn one a little bit better that time. Much more consistent today than yesterday. So much more consistent. Pretty happy with this so far. We're not exactly flying, but we're just keeping it steady. It probably helps when you've not got the lobby's a bit quiet, isn't it? Hopefully it'll pick up in a bit though, and we'll get a few other fast drivers at the front. Get some battles going. Get smoked by Damien maybe. It's actually quite a good lap for how old, like the older tyres here. What's it gonna be? Yeah, 2.3 on them tyres isn't bad. It's not bad at all. Still not as quick as our first race though. Our first race was probably the best. Ugh. Yeah, it was a solid one. Not the most exciting, but can't do nothing if the lobbies aren't. It's not really, not in our control, is it, when the lobbies are quiet? We can just do the best we can do and just keep it on track and try and get a win.
just nice to have the pace back again that we should have. Like, definitely the best thing I did was go back to my old force feedback, because we're now doing what we should do. Like, you know, that was like an 8-second win there. So with this kind of lobby, we should be winning by that amount. In like when like Damien and comes on, it's just trying to hold on to him for as long as possible. But that's always been like that. Damien's quicker than us, so nah. I don't really do betting, buds. I'm not a betting man. I don't. The house always wins. The only time I did a bit of betting and I made 300 quid from it, I think it was back in the remember when Mercedes were dominant at the start on the first season. It was predict what I kept doing. I kept doing that Hamilton would win each way, so you'd get like, even if he finished I think second or third, and Rosberg to win each way. I just put bets on both of them each way, and it was like every single race you'd win. So I started with a tenner and ended up with like 330 quid by the season ended, just by putting like small bets. I didn't put any big bets on. I just put small ones on all the time and just let it accumulate up to like 330 quid. But then it started getting a bit closer, so I stopped doing it. As soon as it was like not guaranteed, stopped it. It's the only time I ever did it, because you just know that you're going to end up losing eventually. So just knowing when to stop with stuff like that. But yeah, I've never betted on a football match. Never betted on anything other than just that one F1 season. It's the only time I've ever done it. Because you're always going to, if you get into it too much, you're always going to come off worse than what you started. That's how betting companies work. They're there to make money. They're not there to give you money. They're there to make it. Yeah, you can get lucky though. I mean, like, you can get lucky on a horse, like putting a fiver on or something and get lucky. All right, bet. Shut up, Angry. Have I got time to do a lap? No, too much. You bet that I win the next race. I bet I don't. I bet you there's some fast drivers in this. I bet you this lobby picks up. Because at this point yesterday, it was nearly all A+, wasn't it? Around this time of day yesterday was basically a complete A+ lobby. It picks up around lunchtime. Felt a bit too slow. Yeah, I'm too far off. Second down. Oh, you tall. Yeah, it just depends on the time of day. We had some real competitive ones, didn't we, earlier on, like earlier in the week. It's just, I think the problem with, like I've said before, problem with Gran Turismo is it gets a bit like, I don't know how some people just sit and do daily C the whole week pretty much. Like, I don't know how you do it, because I just get too bored doing that the whole week now. I mean, I used to do it back on like 3-4 years ago, but oh my God, I don't think I could do it anymore. I think people get bored of it now. It's where they need to add something else really into the game. I don't know why we don't have... What I don't understand with Gran Turismo is, why do we not have an exhibition season running constantly with like a 2-week gap at most? There should only be a 2-week gap in between exhibition seasons. Just run it for fun. Like, there should always be something extra to do on the game. I don't know why we have to wait until... Why do we have, like, 9-month gaps for something that can be incorporated into the game really easily? I just don't understand it at all. I don't get PD. It's like they don't want you to have more to do on the game. They just want to keep you doing dailies. And it's... Some people get bored of that. A lot of people have moved on now. They've gone to other games. Like, I mean, we've seen... Playing LMU, we've seen so many Gran Turismo drivers. Like... Aura on LMU, Quentin on LMU. They're moving over because they want something more to do, and PD are just letting them go. Why not just have an exhibition season on? Even if it's 6 races, it's on for like whatever 3 weeks, and then have a week or 2 gap with no exhibition, then back with another one. See you later. Oh, I see. You give her a thing. She all right though? Just weird, isn't it?
I'm hoping a bit of fresh air and moving on. I'll have to do it. Do you need anything while I'm out?
No, I'll be going to the gym after anyway, so if I need to, I'll just grab it. See you later.
Just message me.
All right, see you later. All right, it's picked up a little bit, hasn't it? A little bit. It has picked up a tad. It's picked up a tad there. Got a few faster people in. You're enjoying the LMU. Some people don't like it, Paul, and I get it. Like, some people don't like it, but I don't think people realize that there's a big difference between the Gran Turismo community and the LMU community. People want different things, and that's what you got to kind of like. Some people want the Gran Turismo like view. Like, some people didn't even know that LMU gave you the option of driving the same view that I drive on Gran Turismo. People thought that I was using the cockpit view because I had to. It's not because I have to. It's because I want to. Like, some people don't get it. It's like they don't understand why you'd want to use a cockpit view. But if you're a sim racer, you normally want to drive in the cockpit view if you've got a wheel because it's more immersive. But this game's shit in the cockpit view. Yeah, it's like with the virtual energy as well. The virtual energy is a massive, like, really good move, like really good. They copy that from real life because real life use it, and it's really good because it eliminates certain cars' massive advantages, but it just makes it tactical because you can go with different strategies. Like in a longer race, the push strategy can compete with a save strategy if it's a long race. Short races, it's a bit harder sometimes, but it's not all about just going flat out all the time. What I don't get is some people like just are like diehard, like they're literally, you know, you say anything against Gran Turismo and they get offended, but they're all racing games. If you're a racing fan, if you're a fan of racing, why would you hate on something that you've never played? I don't get it personally. Like, it's weird. For me, like, go through my, like, I used to play Drive Club because I bloody loved it. It was a fun game. Drive Club was entertaining to play. Project Cars, fun game. The original Project Cars, that is. Assetto Corsa, good game. I even quite like Need for Speed. I played a lot of Need for Speed because I like racing games. I don't just like Gran Turismo. You could, if you're a racing fan, you should like more than one game, in my view. The car behind's quite quick. I need to get back into a rhythm here. You alright, old man Stu? How are you, mate?
Not sure if he's going to try and overtake or not. We'll defend it just in case. I think we're okay here, to be honest with you. We're quite far ahead. This guy's quicker though. We need to push it because this guy's way quicker. Yeah, Gran Turismo needs to fix the inside cam, definitely. It's not even fixing it, it's just giving you more options. That's all they need to do. The actual view is fine. It's just that they don't give you the field of view adjustments. That's all that the game needs, is the adjustability. Like you should be able to adjust it like you can on LMU and put it wherever you want. That would make the cockpit cam miles more usable. And we got a little bit of a gap. A little bit of a gap. They should have that on every view, David. The mirror should be on every single view in the game. I don't know why it's not. The only argument I can think is that the game's performance suffers. Like, it'll drop frame rate maybe, but you know, if you can't run that, then you need to lower settings. They need to think about what they're doing, because every single view should have the option of that rear view mirror. It's obvious that. I just don't get why PD don't see that. Yeah, but it's so limited, old man Stu. I know that you can adjust it, but it's so limited and shy. Like it's not even worthy of an option, really. I mean, like, compare it to what you can do on other games, and it's not even the same. I don't know why I went so wide there. Back on the GTDD Pro at the moment because my Extremes wheel rim broke and this one doesn't fit that wheel, so just back on the GTDD Pro until I can maybe in the future get a new wheel rim for it or contact Fanatec to give me a new one. But I'm quite liking this at the moment, to be fair, with this wheel rim. I'm getting used to it, and seem to be doing all right. Like, since I've gone back to my old force feedback settings, feels much better on this game. think I prefer this wheel rim for LMU though as well. I honestly think I'd probably try and stick with these wheel rims in the future because I'm getting used to it on Gran Turismo, and on LMU, especially LMP2, this wheel rim feels better. So I'm kind of like moving more to these style of wheel rims now. Oh, I don't like that curb. Gives me nightmares. Yeah, it took a while to get used to the different placement because I normally grip higher up, but with this you lower down. But I'm getting the hang of it. It's just muscle memory, isn't it? And just getting used to stuff. I'm old now, so change isn't a good thing. I don't like change. Because you got to get used to it, like going from the full size, like it's quite a big wheel rim on the Extreme. So going from the GT style one that's quite big to this, it's quite a big difference. So it's like almost training your positioning all over again. Oh, I've gone wide. Oh, this is a terrible lap. I'm gonna have to pit this lap because I can't afford them getting an undercut on me. That's nothing to be proud of. Let's be honest about this. My little girl could, well, I keep saying little girl. She's now like in high school. She's nearly year 8 soon. She could probably beat Pio. Do with getting that gap up a bit. It's so hard to get away on this track with the slipstream on custom. Really difficult. Cold tire. Damien used to be on a controller, Damien. fast controller players used to be Matt Williams, Damien, Calster, and Daniel Solis, I think it was. You can try that line all day, mate. I'll just cover that one. Lewis, yeah, Lewis is on a wheel now as well. Lewis used to be very quick on a controller. You're right, Arkies. Consta, no. Costas used to be on Consta did have a spell on a controller though. He was on a controller a long time ago. Costas was on a controller. Costas, but he's on a wheel as well now, I think. Oh my god, I just hit the wall. I might have given him a chance here. I hit the wall. I've got the inside still though. Yeah, just control the braking through there and you've got it. Oh, they're going to fight behind. That's good for me. That means I don't have to defend for the rest of this lap now. That's perfect. Although I just messed that corner up. The one person that surprised me the most that he was on a controller was actually someone I didn't even know was on a controller on Gran Turismo. It was Matt Williams. That's the one that blew my mind because of how smooth he was. Like, you could never have been able to tell that Matt was on a controller. He's on a wheel now. He's on LMU on a wheel. He moved to Le Mans Ultimate. He doesn't play Gran Turismo anymore. But him on a controller was one that blew my mind because, like, when you were racing him, he was just so smooth and he was always so quick. I had no idea he was a controller player until I got told. But he used the analog sticks a lot, I think. He used acceleration with the analog sticks rather than the L2 and R2. He used like the brake and accelerator with them. Probably explains why he was so smooth if he could master that. We haven't had a fast lap, but we were defending for a lot of that, weren't we? Try and hold on for this last lap now. That slipstream's so strong on that straight, they just gain like 2/10 on you. I messed that corner up. Right, he's a little bit too far behind to go here, so we just take a normal line. Yeah, got it good. Got it good. We're safe. Never. You can't send it from there. Let's go. Another win. But defending a lot of the race, but still quite consistent with defending, so. Another win. We take it. We take it. That was a harder race, though. Fifth of June. Yeah, he's in quite a lot. 5th of June's quite quick on some tracks. He's quick here. But yeah, 5th of June races a lot. Nah. Racing from the back will just frustrate me, Effect Show. I just get annoyed because people will do stupid shit and then I'll get angry. Like, and then you'll just have like people moan at you for trying to do an overtake. So like people like, oh, you shouldn't have sent it there when like we were literally alongside. So to be honest, I'm not going to do that much more anyway. I'm not going to do that much more. I'm going to probably come back and do LMU after the gym. So probably go for do maybe a couple more. It's picking up a bit now anyway, so that was a harder race. It's picking up a lot more now. There's no point doing this from the back of the grid if it's turning pretty much all A+. I mean, there's only, I think there's more A+ in than A now, so if it turns to all A+, it's a bit pointless going from the back. We raced from the back the other day. Right. Alright. We'll go again. I do need a wee. Let me see if I can improve this lap though. I want to go faster. I want to go faster in this TT. It's already on the right tyres. Starving. Yeah, I also enjoy racing from the front and going for wins as well, Effect Show. I do both. We mix it up. I like sometimes just to be trying to get some wins and improving the pace. Like I enjoy the battle of the fight for the front and defending a lot. That's what I love the most. Like trying to hold on for the lead. That's where I get the most pressure. Going through the field, you don't really feel the pressure because
all that happens. And to be honest with you, I'm not being disrespectful, but we got like 2 or 3 races wrecked going from the back the other day, and it just ruins your stream because you lap 1 and you get wiped out by someone, and you're just at the back on your own because someone takes you out. It's like, wow, this is 20 minutes of just driving around for nothing now. At least racing from the front, you're less likely to get wiped out. It's more about just keeping your own consistency. Nothing worse than getting wiped out and then you've got like 20 minutes of just driving around on your own. It pisses me off. Another thing that I've found recently is I'm noticing a difference when I'm going between different accounts on like the wheel and stuff, and it seems to make the game feel a bit like there's a force feedback difference. There's something that causes a change, so I might just start sticking to one account because there is definitely like a weird feeling you get from going onto a different account. Like sometimes the weight of the wheel feels totally different. And if you do start switching, sometimes it messes up the force feedback, I find. So I might just start doing one account only on Gran Turismo because technically that's how it should be done. I mean, in reality, that's how you should be doing it. So yeah, I might just start sticking to one account. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe we will. We'll probably will still go from the back, but when I went on my other account yesterday, it made this account feel weird, and I don't like that. It just puts me off. I wish I knew what it was that was causing the accounts to feel different, because as far as I know, all the settings are the same. Needs another 10th off that one. No! I didn't get the exit right. No, it's been a thing since GT Sport, Speedbok. I've had it since GT Sport. Multiple accounts just feel slightly different on my Fanatec wheel. And even when I had TGT, I used to feel a difference. So I feel like it's got to be just something with the game. I'm really annoyed. A couple of mistakes here. I've done some corners really well and could have been a good lap this. Brake too late. Way too late. Left it. I mean, it probably would have been a 59.2 or something like that, but without the mistakes, there was maybe a chance to beat that. All right, we'll go again. All right, Sean. Oh, it's getting a little bit more competitive, isn't it? A The guy in P2 is pretty quick, I think, so this will be interesting. Try and keep it on the track. It's going to be a difficult one, this one, because I know the guy behind's quick. So, especially with slipstream, it's going to be just a case of defending and trying to hold on. Try and keep the pace good while defending. Try and keep him at a decent distance behind, really. He's ran wide. They both ran wide. Pushed a bit too much there. Pushed a little bit too much for my liking there. Lost me a few attempts as well because I couldn't floor it out the corner.
It's a bit slow. Good exit. Finally, I got the chicane right. Wrong line. Might have dirty tyres on the left. We'll see. We'll cover it with second gear there, just in case. You're right, Gary. This hasn't been a very good lap. That was a bit of a poor one. Ah, that's it. Nice, nice on there. Good run for this car. That was nice. Ah, that wasn't very nice though. I messed it up. So hard when he's got that slip shim because he's just gaining on every straight, especially in the Audi. The Audi's fast on the straights. Shit. I have to use second there because I got dirty tyres. Oh, he's wide. He'll have dirty tyres there behind us. Might be a chance to break the slipstream this. All the best that you. Peter was definitely early then, Gary. Got to pit early. Oh, do you reckon I can pit late here? And give myself a tyre? No, I'm going to pit early. Try and keep the gap so I can actually drive it properly. Sure. Oh. Oh. That's a bit disappointing, Dakota. Don't fancy that. I've done a lot of Catalunya and LMU. Not sure I want to do that. Oh well. I'm guessing that'll be Group 4, won't it? Probably a Group 4 race. What? Do you know what would be good there? Group 2, but it won't be that because it's on hard and medium tyres. I remember Catalunya used to be such a good track in Group 2 on GT Sport, even with the chicane at the end. Messed that corner up. I'm messing this lap up a bit. To lift a bit. Audi's got the slip. And I've just messed that corner up. If that Audi gets a slip, it gets past because it's so fast on the straights. If he gets any closer, he's going to blast past us. And If I keep making mistakes like that, he'll easily get us. Lifted. He's got the slip, he's going to be so fast down the straights. That wasn't a very good lap by us. I'm having to push more than what I would want to. And that car's just going to get us on this straight, I think. It's too quick on the straights. Gotta hope his tyres start fading or something. Right, he's gonna have to be careful here though, because he's gonna have the slipstream, and he doesn't want it. All right, let's keep pushing. Yeah, he's gonna. He can't take it flat. I might have enough of a gap there. It's going to be closer now. This is going to be hard. I got a good exit. I think his rear tyres are going a bit. We're doing such consistent laps here. Come on, one more like that. come on. Look at it nice and slow, play it safe. That was our best drive, I think, so far. That's one of our best drives of the week, that. Yeah, we did a 25. We did a 25, that's our best drive. We've been faster with Slipstream, but without Slipstream, like just on my own, 2025 is pretty solid pace for doing it, like, just me. Woo! That was nice. That was very nice. That was some good pace. That was some very good pace. Oh shit, my phone needs charging. Mustn't have charged last night. Damn. Put that on in a bit. Woo! I think I'm going to call that a day though, chat, because yeah, we've done 3 hours. Maybe come back a bit earlier for LMU. See if we can get a good stream in this evening. Yeah, the Audi's quick. The Audi's Calster and Lewis. Calster and Lewis used it on Monday. It was quick. It was very quick then. It's probably equal to the Porsche. The only difference is, in race pace it's equal. The only difference is tyre wear, maybe on the last lap of each stint. The Porsche just gets a bit of an advantage. But the rest of the race is pretty much identical. But yeah, I'm happy with that. Like, I think Damien did it. I don't know what the fastest Damien's done it in, but I think I've seen him do it in 2020. So if we're 5 seconds off, I think he might have done it quicker than that from the front, though, maybe like 2019. But like 5 or 6 seconds off in a 20-minute race to like the really quick drivers. That is not bad. That's not bad at all, because we had no slipstream in that. Like, don't get me wrong, we can do 2022, 2023 if we're in a slipstream. But when it's solo and just your own pace, it's a lot harder because, you know, the slipstream on this game is like basically a rocket ship. So it was nice to do that fully solo. That was pretty competitive. Happy with that. Very, very happy with that day. Well, I mean, we've had a really good day. The only race we didn't win was because some donkey decided to try and do 7 laps and basically interfered with the lead battle. But every other race, so I think we won 5 races and 1 P2. I can't, haven't made a single error there today. No mistakes, nice consistent driving. That was very, very nice. Very, very nice. But yeah, I'm going to call that a day for Gran Turismo. I want to get on LMU this afternoon. Let me have a little look what there is to do on LMU, because I want to see what time we need to get back on for LMU. Let's load this up and see what there is. See you later, buds. But yeah, do I have any? No, we haven't got any shout outs to do, have we? So we're okay there. I don't need to. Right, let's check this. But yeah, we'll see how it goes this evening. Hopefully a bit better stream for me this evening, and see if we can have some good fun on this after Interlagos last night was yeah, it was fun, but oh god, it was stressful. Kept getting wiped out. Right, let me put this on so you can see what I'm looking at. Right, so we've got that race is possible to do this evening. There's a race at 5 o'clock. There's a race at 7, but I want to get me and the missus want to get a takeaway tonight, so I don't want to be going too late. It's a 75-minute 85. So yeah, that's going to be an hour and a half. So it wouldn't be too bad, would it? It'd probably be finished by 8:30, that one. What other ones were on there? Let's have a little look at the other ones. On the weekend, we'll probably have a go at this again on Sunday. This 2.4 hours. We need to do some heavy saving. Try and somehow do some like heavy saving with that one. The sprint
Oh, no, not that one. Yeah, we know with that one we do need to do heavy saving, and then this one we need to do a no stop when we do that one again. That one, that's on today as well. That one looks like the competitive one, but I would rather do Silverstone, I think. I'm saying that's not that competitive. It's mainly bronze. Right. Maybe we'll have a go at that one on the... Where was it? The LMGT3. Possibly could do that again tonight, but don't know how I feel about the heavy save in the 5 o'clock race. And then do the 7 o'clock one on Silverstone. Or we can do some dailies. I don't know. Not too sure. Oh, wait there. Is the LMP3 race on today? LMP3's tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, maybe. We might give that a go tomorrow morning, actually. Or, yeah, I could go to the gym early and maybe give the 12 o'clock slot a go. I just have to download the setup. That race is a 60-minute race. That'll be a no-stop race, I think, in LMP3. I think that'll be a no-stop race, possibly. Just a lifting, maybe a little bit of lift and coast, I think. But yeah, I'm trying to keep these... I'm trying to keep... no, there's more. There's more. There's this one, but I don't know when I'm going to have a chance to do this one. I don't know when I've got a chance to do this championship race. But then we got the daily races as well that I wouldn't mind doing in Interlagos. That one's not on again until Monday, though. I mean, it's finished this morning. That one's not on again until Monday evening. Maybe we could do that Monday evening if I have a practice. I don't know if I should re-sign up for this in GT3, though. I don't know about doing this in LMP2 because... I don't know, like, I feel like I'd have to do a time slot on Monday that would not be stacked because I don't really have the pace in LMP2 yet. I don't know. Don't know what to do with that one. I mean, the only way you learn is by doing it, but I wouldn't... Let's have a little look at the schedule of that because I can always register and go in GT3 if I want. So it's Algarve, then Cotta. I probably won't do Cotta. Cataluna, Imola, Paul Ricard 1A and Monza. That one, no, I'll stick to LMP2 in that because I was going to say if there was Bahrain in there, I'd be all over it. What's the schedule for the 2.4 hour series that I picked Mercedes in? What's the schedule for this? Imola, round 2 should be Oh, wait there. I have a feeling... Is that the... I have a feeling that round 2 is the no chicane layout, which won't be the best for the Mercedes. It won't be bad, but it won't be the best. Round 3 Silverstone. Don't know what the Mercedes will be like there. Not too sure. Cotta, not my favourite. Might leave that one or try and learn it maybe. Spa, don't know what the Mercedes will be. Should be all right there, the Mercedes. Mercedes should be okay at Sebring as well. And then where's the fixed... GT3 series. What races are these at? We're in Mercedes. It's not fixed, sorry. This is just an open series, isn't it? So this has got Silverstone, Paul Ricard, Spa, Sebring, and Circuit de la Sarthe. Now, one of these races is with the no chicane. I don't know if it's this one or the other series, but I'm hoping for the chicane layout because with the Mercedes, should be pretty decent, I think. We should have all right pace. But anyway, that'll do us for the morning Gran Turismo. We had 5 wins, 1 P2. Can't complain at that. We should have gained a little bit of DR back after not having the best day yesterday. So should have got a little bit of DR back. I don't know what our DR is on that account now. I'm guessing since Saturday we've probably gained a bit. Before Saturday we probably gained a few thousand. So get that DR back up there a bit so that we're in a slightly higher lobby if PD decide to pull their finger out and actually do an exhibition season, because I don't know what's going on with Gran Turismo and not bothering with exhibition seasons. It's almost like they just want to make the game not that entertaining to do, like on a daily basis. I generally, like I've said before, I don't know how people sit there and play Daily C every day. I like doing it like as a one-off for 3 hours, but
I couldn't just do one daily race like that all day, every day. It boils shit out of me. Right, let's get back. I'm gonna go to the gym.
To the internet. For help, go to the Alexa app.
Now that's shut up. I'm gonna go in the bath, go to the gym, get back, and we're gonna jump on and do some. I don't know what we're gonna do on this. I really want to do Interlagos and get a good result in the LMP2. We could maybe do that and then do the 7 o'clock Silverstone LMP2 race. It's a possibility. It'll give me a little warm-up time then as well, actually. Give me like 20 minutes, I think, before that race starts to actually get back into it. But yeah, we'll see. So much to do on this game. I'm losing track of what I need to do and what I haven't done. I know I need to do the LMP3 tomorrow. And I need to do the Algarve one probably Monday. And then I've at least done each race once. So there's just so much bloody to choose from. Right. But anyway, that's the plan. Probably LMP2 tonight, I think. Because it'll be Silverstone and... We'll definitely be doing Silverstone, I think. Unless I decide to do something in GT3, which... I don't think there is. I don't think there's anything I really want to do in GT3 tonight. So yeah, I'll see you all back here in a few hours. Well, more than like probably around 5ish, and we'll do some LMU. But yeah, appreciate you all coming in. If you've hit the like button, thank you for doing so. If you subscribed, I appreciate you taking the time to do that. And I'll see you later this evening. Take care, everyone. Bye.